That's not very
You
merry.
said 2023.
I know.
You know what? I said 2025.
That was a terrible year. 2026 is going to be it, man.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Candice.
And welcome to Don't Start.
And as we like to say, don't start.
Candice, save it for the show.
Exactly. So let's get to it. Have you ever wrote a check? Who's writing a check? But you know when you write a check and you're like 2021 and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I did that the other day. Have you ever done that?
2021. That's always a big change, right?
Yes.
Is when you get the new year coming in. But
The
2021, I surely would go back to.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh.
Anything before 2023, I think I was a real happy person. Since then, she's become the stooge. What?
If the ghost of Christmas past came to visit you, would you go back just to 2021 or would you go back farther?
Oh, that's a really hard question. We're starting off the bat with this Christmas Carol. Listen, we had this idea. Well, actually, no, Sarah had this idea, and Candice is just flying along with it. And it's the Christmas Carol, past, present, future, right?
Yeah, I got dumbfounded for a second, I think.
I wasn't trying to stump you, I promise.
Let's start. It's 2 days.
2 days before Christmas.
Why does it move so fast?
You know what? Tom said that to me yesterday. We were crossing off the things on the little, we have a little like calendar that's like those what are those whiteboards with the markers?
Love them.
I do love them.
It's a good Christmas present.
You know what? It is a good Christmas
for anybody
present.
and everyone.
You know what? I have nice handwriting, so I love doing it. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Tom has like serial killer handwriting. I call it doctor handwriting. You know, when the doctor writes the prescription, you're like, what
I think
the
men just want to have that kind of handwriting.
But anyway, we have this calendar and we're crossing it off, and he's like, wait a minute. It's literally Christmas. I'm like, I know. He's like, what the hell? Time goes so fast.
I was having this conversation the other day with one of my friends that said she was feeling really frustrated because felt like she was snappy at her partner. And she's like, I really think it's just because time's going too fast and you want to capture it.
Yeah.
And piggybacking off of that, we can go to what Katie asked. We were talking about the Christmas Carol, and isn't that so much of it, how quick life goes by and how you want to hold on to these beautiful festive family moments.
I don't know. If anyone listening, you've seen the Christmas Carol, obviously.
Yes.
My favorite version of it, I'm going to go to a movie.
Muppets.
Oh, really? That's Tom's.
Disney.
No.
Mickey.
Oh my God, Bill Murray Scrooge.
Yes.
I love it.
Okay, got it.
I love
but all
it.
of them.
All of them.
Didn't the Muppets have one, Katie? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, Muppets Christmas Carol, and it's a musical.
That's why Tom's like, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
I didn't know it growing up.
Yeah.
We knew the Bill Murray version.
Scrooge is its own entity.
So good.
When he wants to staple the... I'm happy you brought it up because I was going to ask you, what was your favorite Christmas movie?
That's it. I love it.
Where he staples the antlers on the mouse? Or he suggests it?
It's just, I just love
Bill
him,
Murray,
the
you're
idea.
a sick man, and we love it.
I love the idea of like a cold-hearted network exec, like
Yes.
just falling apart at the seams. It's very funny, and I do believe his past, present, and future is so crystal clear.
Yeah.
I particularly really like that version. But Christmas past, if you were able to go back in time, what year do you want to go back to either correct or to be a part of? I don't know.
So I saw it being my father coming back.
Yes.
Which makes me emotional.
Of course.
But also just...
We can't cry yet. We just started. No.
I guess the past is reflecting you to be a better person, right? A better version of yourself.
Yes.
To remember the hard work you've done. I can't believe I'm just joyful.
We don't even have tissues. I didn't even prepare myself.
The things that made you happy.
Yes.
The memories
I love
with
that.
your people.
Yes, I love that.
Because I do find this has been a year, the last 2 years, of churning forward, bulldozing forward. Reconnecting with myself, but reconnecting to my passions. Yeah. So I think maybe he would show me bratty Sarah going into her auditions, being confident as hell to sing her,
You would be still auditioning at Christmas time when the rest of us were like, not doing anything.
Not
Sarah's
anymore.
like, I'm out there.
No, but showing that feist and that bite and competitive nature of knowing, and I wasn't very competitive. I was very competitive with myself.
Yeah.
But reflecting about, you might have been a little difficult at these times, but never forget that strength and that passion for what you love and that confidence that you had.
Yeah.
That maybe sometimes a little sassy.
Yeah.
Dad got a lot of bite back.
Sassarella.
Sassarella was my nickname.
I love it.
So I guess that's a reflection of past, because you're supposed to be your bad self,
like
right?
I think so. I think past is like the Ghost of Christmas Past shows you an image of what you were and how you've learned from that, or if you can learn from that.
And I think I learned and grew, but I think life humbles us so much, specifically as people that run after what they love and be passionate about it, that auditioning and reassuring yourself and lifting your head up and saying, I'm beautiful, I'm talented, I'm smart. That's my 13-year-old or 5. Those
are your mantras. I love it.
But like, maybe pointing out those little sassy moments of not being grateful, but looking what's next. What's next? I got to be better. I got to do more.
Being present,
and reminding Sarah now her to be confident, grounded in what she's done, what she's accomplished. I love this. It's going to be third person for both of us. And to remember that feist could be used in a good way. That confidence is still proactive in life.
Yes.
That, humble could also mean sometimes become insecurity, right? That you're speak up for yourself. I guess there's like a balance of both. Yeah. But it would be my dad pointing out these moments, getting a kick out of it, but also being like, bring a little bit of her back.
I love that. You even had like a person that would come back and take you through your years. I have to sit here. You said your dad, and I love that he would be that. I don't know who would come back for me. The only person, of course, would probably be my grandmother, but she would never come back and be like, let me show you the past. She'd be like, fuck it, it's over. Like, she's so that.
And maybe that's it.
Maybe that's it.
What you learn.
I can definitely say if I could go back in time in the past, I loved, it still exists, but it's just different because we're adults now. I loved being the kid at the kids' table, Christmas dinner, and just sitting there with all of my cousins, and the adults were in the other room. And I actually distinctly remember, I mean, I was definitely eating bread. That's besides the point. But I distinctly remember being...
I am full visualizing this. You just having an Italian loaf of bread.
Just biting it.
And just
digging in sauce, digging.
So much sauce.
And so much sauce. And I feel like I had a moment when I was a kid, I remember thinking, this is so cool. Like, all these people are mine. And I don't mean like mine, but like a part of me. I remember those moments. And as I've gotten older, it's not that they've dissipated. They're all still in my life. It's just we've gotten older and we now have responsibilities that I didn't have at that age. Yeah. And that freedom I loved. And now as we're in this life where it's like, okay, we're somewhat parenting our own parents, we're dealing with our own stuff, and it's a little heavier now. So I would say holidays, I'm so much more grateful for now that we've made it to the next year and all those things. So my past is more about the freedom that I had then. I miss it a little bit.
The freedom of fun and joy and without
I try
responsibilities
to invite it back more
and not feeling bad eating all those carbs.
Right? Oh God, I mean, I ate them. And like, so I'm trying to, believe it or not, take a little bit from my past and bring it forward, which is just that freedom of being like, it's okay.
But you do it in now. You always are hosting in that kind of way. Theater is joy and fun and childlike. Yes. And you get to bring that to a lot of audiences.
I think that's why 100%. I think that's why we all who stay
remember
in the
those
theater
beautiful
world,
memories.
Yes, if we stay in the performance aspect of any way that is, we're like, I feel like a kid on stage. I mean, I performed a couple of days ago and I was like,
I love that.
Yeah. I love it. Like,
and I'm on the road with WWE Live.
Yeah.
Get your tickets at WWE.com.
Yes. When do you go?
The day after Christmas.
Oh, yeah,
but
you're going.
Also,
you're going.
That's the thing with, like, as we become adults, the things that brought us joy when we were younger now become work. So how do we remember that feeling inside?
Yes, that kid feeling.
And then when the lights hit, you do love it.
I do. I love it.
I know.
Oh, no. I used to say this.
I feel
love
the same.
it. I used to say this thing when I wasn't, performing, or if I wasn't entertaining. It sounds crazy, but I would say like, "Oh, I miss the heat," and Tom would joke. He'd be like, "What heat?" I'm like, the heat from the stage lights, like tech and all that stuff. But like that to me is that Christmas feeling. You know that Christmas feeling? It's the same feeling. It's that same feeling of like, ooh, that excitement, that kid joy. So I want to bring that in from Christmas past.
I love it.
For all people. I hope all people can feel that.
Santa is real, but it is a time of make-believe.
Santa is real,
and
dude.
I think that's something that
my niece said
I think both of us love.
Yes.
Is that storytelling, make-believe, family time.
Yes. Okay.
That's
present.
why I think it gets me emotional talking about it.
I know.
Because I love that, the lack of responsibilities
By the way, I
of
read this
adulting.
thing. I read this thing online. It made me think of you.
Cigarette martini.
Yeah, but I read this
Life
thing online
gets
that made me
tough.
think of you. That was like someone who can cry. It wasn't on a dime, but I'm just going to say on a dime. Someone who can cry immediately is actually more emotionally stable than it looks like. So believe it or not, I thought of you because I was like, there are moments when Sarah and I can cry like a minute. I'm like, oh my God, the tears are flowing. Nothing's happening. But it actually means we're emotionally attached and stable in some way.
Yeah.
That we're more. So I didn't take it as like, we're collapsing inside.
Yeah.
We're not collapsing.
We're not collapsing. So let's talk about our president.
Who's your present person?
It would be Chad.
Yeah.
Chad is the person that I go to. I think it's because of gratitude and of our people.
Yeah.
That's where I get emotional. I'm sorry I got there too. But the people that remind you what home,
Yes.
grounded, love.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong, we also have some good battles, but we've been really good for a long time.
Yeah.
And not saying that, but like when you get passion, something comes up and you're sensitive about something in the house, because that's human,
That's
right?
human.
Yeah.
That's relationships. I've also read this thing. I don't know. I've been reading a lot lately. Like I have time. What's happening here?
That's what I was going to ask you
What's
when you talked
going
about
on?
reading the other day. I was like, when do you find
I'm
the
also
time?
doing audiobooks, you guys. That's the
You
way
are.
through. But I saw this thing the other day that said Taylor Swift and her hubby to be
Kelsey.
Travis Kelsey have never had a fight. And I was like, who are you
Yeah.
people? Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it. Let's be real about it. Let's be as real as their Botox. You literally, I think they have Botox. I'm just saying. He probably gets it for headaches, but I don't know. I'm making that up. It's funny though. It's a funny joke and I'm leaving it in.
It's staying.
It's staying. But I will say, like, you have to have the ebbs and flows in a relationship. There's no way everyone's at 100% amazingness all the time.
Yeah.
Who are those people?
I don't know. So I would say Chad is my present.
He's your ebb and flow. It happens.
Yeah, and I think that it is just that reminder to be present with him and what our family is and what that love is. And he's just a very steady person.
Yeah.
And so in my energy sometimes becomes a hummingbird. And I think it's a friendly reminder to me as I do these things where I travel a lot with work and we have all the lights and the flashes that isn't necessarily our everyday. That isn't real life, even though it is our real life. There is an escapism. So with him, I think we're grounded in a reality of moving forward together.
I love it.
But to look at that person and know the steady confidence in our everyday.
Yes. He's your anchor. I
Yeah.
say that all the time. I'm like,
Yes.
Tom, you're the anchor, dude. Just get me because I'm flying somewhere. My feet are not on the ground, right? He's your anchor. I think that's beautiful. I think the people that are in your present, and not just you, most people, it should be that person that anchors you. Hopefully, I hope it's your partner or your parent or your best friend. There's got to be like one or two people that anchor you. Otherwise, you sort of feel like as a human, you're floating and you need that that person to just take you and be like, I got you for a minute, or you're spinning.
Hence why we chose them as our partners, right?
Yes, I do sometimes say to Tom all the time, you signed that death sentence, buddy.
But it's like they are a good reflection of the things I have to work on as a person. I mean, he's not correcting who I am as a person. I will be who I am. No,
but
that's something that's not. That's inevitable.
Who I am.
Yeah.
Also, too, like I'm gonna just chime in and say, yeah, my present, of course, would probably be Tom taking me through things. But
And
Tom,
they're not ghost selves. I guess they're just
they're
like,
them.
babe, you want to have a cup of coffee and talk about your life?
Yeah, or Tom would say, like, should we go
glass of
back
wine.
to what happened the other day? I'm like, why are we rehashing this, Thomas? And he's like, no. He's like, I feel like we overreacted. I'm like, yes, we did. He's very good at being like, let's take a breath.
Yeah,
My nature
Talk it out.
is to be like, what? And I have to be like, Candice, don't freak out. Whatever it is. It could be the dumbest thing sometimes, depending on what time of the month it is for me. Sometimes.
Oh, she said it.
I said it.
She did it.
I said it, and it's true. I'm emotional, and I'm hormonal.
Oh, God. Women are hormonal. That's what it is. Okay, should we move? Next.
What's future?
I think it's going to be me. I think it's going to be future Sarah.
Holy shit. I love it.
Yeah,
I love that.
inspiring and saying like you can do everything you want in your life and to like jump in the deep end like you always have because you're going to have this one life and that's all we have.
I love that.
And you always commit and take chances with fervor and excitement to tell an awesome story in your life. Write the book, And you never know what the next chapter is. And that's okay because it gets figured out. Fate happens.
Oh my God, I don't have any freaking tissues. Yes.
She's really working on herself this 2025.
This 2026 Sarah is coming in hot with tears.
This Santa hat's hot, honestly.
No, the Santa hat is amazing. Oh gosh, I'm going to try not to cry either. This is what happens. You know what? My aunt says this every year. She goes, I hate the holidays. They're so sad. But meanwhile, they're not sad.
That's what we said.
But we reflect, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of reflection. God, I would say my future's my kid. And
yes. Oh my God, I see him. And he
already looks like he's like 17. But I
kid.
do think he's my kid. I do think there's that moment where he shows me, Mom and Dad, you did good because you have those fears every minute of every day. Did I do enough? Did I not do enough? Did I make a core memory? Did I, oh my God, did I give him enough vaccinations? Not enough. All of the things. Oh my God, did I not put him in enough sports or things? Like, I see it with other parents. I also see it with my relationship with Tom. Did we not say the right thing? All the things. So I think he would be like, career stuff. I think he would turn around to Tom and I and be like, look what you guys did. Yeah. Because there's these moments where I'm like, I didn't do enough.
Were these sacrifices worth it? Right?
Was I being
selfish in this moment?
Right. Why did I do that? Or Tom would say like, oh God, did I make my mark? You know, like it's really important to us as people, right? Whatever. Like my dad said this thing the other day. Oh, Dad. He was like, you know, my legacy is my kids. I was like, but Dad, it's more than just, me and Kelly, sure. We're great. Awesome. But it's more than that. It's more, what I mean by that is your legacy is everything you've ever touched. Yeah. Like what he's done for my mom, what he's done for my extended family. It's everything. It's not just that. And when and I said that to him, he giggled and he was like, oh, I guess I'm not so bad. I'm like, no, you're a great guy, Dad. Like, for him, it was always about working and working. And our dads are a lot like that, right? Like they work to provide, but to sit back and have someone say to you, you did good. Yeah. That's what I would want for all people. Even more what you said too, I think I have to sit in that of my future self because sometimes it's hard for me to look at myself. Yeah. Oh, I just got to chill up my spine. It's hard because I think all the enoughs come out. If you ever walked in my bedroom, I have these little cardboard index cards on my mirror that say you are enough. Yeah. I'm laughing because I put them everywhere. Because if I don't see them, I don't say it to myself. Yeah. So my mom walked into my bedroom the other day and she was like, are you ever taking these down? They've been up for like 3 years. I'm like, no, I'm enough, Mom. You're enough, Barbara. So like, I think that was really beautiful that you said you, because I do think all of us should say us, like themselves as well. Like it's more than just your husband, your partner, your kid, your family, your wife, whatever it is. It's you. So that's a big future.
We didn't expect our 2025 Christmas Carol to get so emotional, but I guess the
great idea, Sarah.
Didn't we say less tears in certain episodes?
My mascara's all running. I look like a mess.
Being honest about both of us. No matter what you accomplish in your life, reassuring yourself that this is your journey. Yeah. You're doing it right. And when you were talking about Maverick, and this is something Chad and I talk about all the time about our fathers and our family, our parents, is their presence was a present. You were always present, very present for Maverick. And that is something that is, you can't put money on.
Oh, thanks. And it's something we all work at, all of us.
And we're very lucky that we have those kind of relationships.
But I think each of us learned from our parents. Yes. Like, I think our parents were very present. You show up. My mom and dad showed up.
You bring orange slices to soccer. You bring lasagna to dance rehearsal.
Nutcracker. No, we've talked about it. Trays of lasagna to like dance competitions, and people were like, "All right, Barb, like enough is enough." But I mean, and you're trying to fit into these skimpy costumes. Yes. And you're like, here's some lasagna.
Oh my goodness. I feel like the pushers, like I have people that I feel like, well, first of all, I work with a lot of 20-year-olds. So they're all eating just like,
are they eating nothing? Food. Oh, and they can like, I can't eat fast food anymore. It's over.
Anywho.
No, that's a whole nother thing.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
2025. We're wrapping up the year. Next year, we're moving into 2026.
We love you all.
Let's recap. We really do wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
Yes, happy holidays,
And we
all the
also
above.
know, I was going to say, this is one thing I thought about. The holidays sometimes can be some of the most stressful and sometimes emotionally, sometimes exhausting and depressing time of the year. So anybody that needs help, please talk to people, reach out to others if you are feeling a little down.
Yes.
We also need to move forward and talk about our 2025 year, the launch of Don't Start.
This was huge.
This was huge.
This was no easy, like, listen, by the way, those of you who are like, I think I want to do a podcast. It's freaking hard. No,
it is hard.
It's work, but it's the work you want to do. We've had so much fun.
Love to chat.
We do.
I think one of our biggest tests is keeping our direction,
Staying on
our
topic.
focus, because we do
on
love those little
topic.
anecdotes, those little asides.
You know what?
A lot of asides.
Do you know what I thought about the other day? If we were sitting in a coffee shop with a cup of coffee, and let's just say there was no mics, it was just us, and someone was listening in on our conversation, we obviously bounce back and forth to things, but you and I, as we're doing this, are completely understanding what we're saying, and I was like, is the outside looking in like, what are those two talking about?
So you can let us know in 2025. Do you know what we're talking about?
No, I'm joking. We're doing great. But we did have such a wonderful, wonderful first year of Don't Start, Up It Bat.
Oh my
Look at us
gosh.
go.
How about our guests? I would say, I was going to go to guests. I was like,
do it.
We had so many. Belle, Henry, my friend Ryan, Rosie, Cindy.
Cindy, Ravi, Ron.
Yes.
We had Katie come on in.
Yes.
Woo! We had, oh God, I was going to say someone we didn't announce yet.
Oh.
We had Jerry Mitchell. We've announced Jerry. God.
We were very blessed with a lot of great guests, a lot of great friends of ours that we're so proud of all the accomplishments they've done, and everybody to be honest and tell their story with all their personality and success and how they did it. Very lucky to be able to get those.
I mean, Sarah, all joking aside, the reason you and I decided to do this, yes, we love chatting. We obviously know that. But, and we're open about our chats. We chat about all things and we're not afraid to real talk. But we also wanted to celebrate people that we knew, that we loved, and that maybe we didn't know and we couldn't wait to meet about their successes. Because at the end of the day, it was like, let's share more good stories about other people and how someone could help someone. You just never know. You hear a podcast episode and something going on in that episode could help someone else, that helps someone else. The Streamline, my child is trying to break into our office.
It's Jurassic Park. I can see the door handle moving.
He's like, Mama, coming in. But our real goal was to like really just help others through our storytelling and like who we met. And you just never know how that trickles down.
Amy.
Oh my God, Amy.
And the honesty about talking about the fertility journey. It
was beautiful.
Women's health.
All of it. And we're going to keep doing it.
We're not stopping.
No, 2026 is coming at you. We have some amazing guests that we've just started to dig into and we're taping and I
ate a breakfast burrito today because I know we had a bunch of taping today because I was like, fuel up. Fuel up.
Breakfast burritos are so good.
But yes, I think it's been the thing with doing a podcast, and I said we're like the little podcast that could and should.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
But we are doing a lot on our own with, Katie doing a lot of scheduling our guests and doing a lot of emails. So we're grateful for her. She's correcting us on our
Dude, she makes out some killer info sheets where I'm like, how did she find this information out? I'm like, that's amazing.
Yes. So thank you, Katie. Katie, do you have any feedback from your 2025 Don't Start year?
Your Don't Start.
No, it's been amazing to be part of this ride, and I'm excited for what's to come, and feel like in the process too, learning more about your friends, like learning more about you two. It's really fun to be a fly on the wall.
A fly on the wall. I love it.
I guess that's what podcasts sort of are.
Yes,
right?
they are, right?
Just
like it feels like you're like peeking into like someone's life and then whoever their guests are and little anecdotes. Like I just love, for me, podcasting has always been fun to like point out the everyday life stuff. And then when you hear an episode and you're like, oh my God, she's going through that too.
Yes.
Oh, thank God it's not just me. Because sometimes we all feel really alone.
Yes.
Right? I feel like,
and that's what I was saying about the holidays in general.
That is very true.
When everyone's like, oh, we're all going to these parties, and you're like, wait, should I have gotten an invitation to more holiday parties?
Yes.
And whatever it might be, that might be silly.
No,
but
that's
I think
not silly.
that you and I both talking about with the humor, because I think how we handle things in our life is, yes, we'll be honest. We'll wear our emotions on our sleeve.
We'll cry.
We are vulnerable, but we
Yes.
do it, and I'm sure you can hear us cackling and laughing, is that, finding the laughter in all of these, challenging situations we've all had in our life. And sometimes that's harder to do.
Yeah.
But when you have a pal chatting on the microphone and have great people supporting,
my God.
we love to put it out there.
100%. And I always say, if we don't laugh at these situations, all we're going to do is continue crying.
Well, we do that too.
Yeah. As my child screams.
Isn't that better? Because then I think if you hold that in, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you hold all those emotions in, doesn't that feel like it's going to eat you inside? And
Yeah.
I think that's something to always work on. Moving into 2026 is just, I think we've learned a lot. And I was thinking and reflecting about it from a lot of these health people is setting boundaries and regulating your nervous system. So
that's huge.
creating a positive place, a positive energy, positive people, I think is really important. But with that in mind, never forgetting that sometimes there's tough times.
Yeah.
There is uncomfort.
Yeah.
Uncomfortableness within you. And
Yeah.
that's usually the times that says charge through. On the other end,
Yeah.
you will learn something about yourself.
Yeah.
You will accomplish something if it's uncomfortable, but you gain knowledge from that. But also in family and friendship is that you have to be patient through people's tough times as well. And sometimes that's not easy because you say, I need to protect my energy.
Yes,
And I think a
of
lot of
course.
us are falling into that, knowing that relationships are tough and relationships like we talked about earlier with our partners, that sometimes there are those fights that you feel like you're not being heard or whatever it might be,
Yeah.
that you feel like you're not getting
You're
to
not
what you're
connecting in that
accomplishing.
moment.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But those are the moments you have to remain steadfast because this is your person and you choose it. And I think we have to be better with that with family and friends as well, is because I think this is a time of this in society that people are saying, if it doesn't feel good, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes, of
I've
course
been
it does.
hurt by it recently because not recently, but within the last
Well,
couple of years, we
it's-
talked about it because you have a tough year. You have lost. You have
Yes,
challenges.
yes.
People don't know what you're going through.
People have
but
no idea.
Sometimes you have to just allow that person
Yeah.
and listen
Yeah.
and be patient because you chose that friend. I hope,
100%. And I think there's this thing. Oof, I'm going to say this, and this might feel wrong and heavy, but I'm going to say it anyway, and you can yell at me later. You can DM me and scream at me. But
Slip in the DMs.
slip into my DMs. But like, I sometimes feel like the therapy language is used incorrectly. And what I mean by that, not what we just said, but there's a lot of like, oh, I'm not coming or I'm not doing this because I'm preserving my energy. No, what you're doing, which by the way, I do believe in preserving your energy. I mean, I'm a crazy empath. I take on all people's energies.
I've been realizing that more.
You
is
probably
that
are
I
too.
realize energy.
Yes.
Like I really feel it.
Yes, and that is real. But what isn't real is I need to protect myself. I don't want to deal with this right
Yeah.
now. No.
That's
You're in this
avoiding.
relationship with me. You have to deal with this.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll say to Tom, because he'll be like, let's just forget about it right now. I'm like, nope, let's talk this out. I want this out. I want it through the wash and in the dryer. And I don't want to think about it further. And let's hash it out. I do think there needs to be those moments too.
Right.
Like what you're saying. So I love that. I love therapy.
We have a
But
balance.
There needs to be a balance here.
Is this a resolution, a reflection and a resolution of
Yeah.
like balancing, understanding, of
Yes.
protecting your energy and your boundaries and knowing what you should not take,
Yeah.
but then also
Yeah.
dealing with things that could be challenging.
Oh my God, that's life. And I think in this new year, I would hope all people that are in relationships or looking to get into relationships are able to be open enough just to feel like they're being heard. And then at times, like you said, I need to protect myself. This isn't good for me. And not using it as an excuse not to just deal with it, right?
Yeah.
There needs to be that balance. But we have to move on.
Yeah.
Ready? 2026 resolutions. Do you believe in resolutions? That was a lot. That was a lot.
So I would say kind of what we just did. I like to reflect about what I accomplished or how I felt in 2025, at least then set not a goal of like you need to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds or whatever pounds, but be healthier, mind. I did this one of our episodes, mind, body, soul. No, but you catch yourself. I said I feel a lot. I've had a lot of growth in my early 40s. And we talked about earlier about keeping that joy that made us happy and keeping that little, like, the Christmas
The buzz.
Buzz, yes.
Right? The happy
little,
buzz.
Just seeing stars and like this merriment, a little snow globe
Yeah.
shaking that makes us joyful. Keeping those kind of feelings into the new year of what could be next could be really exciting. And I think about, I used to say in the past when I didn't have, when I was dating and when there'd be heartbreak, and I'd think to myself, don't be upset. You know what this means is you get to fall in love again.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And I used to say that, and I'm
Yeah.
like, there's nothing better than feeling those tingles.
Yes.
So maybe in our 2026, remembering those kind of moments, and I'm not talking about, I'm very much in love with Chad, but like in whether it's career goals and just life feelings of how do I keep bringing those special youthful buzz into my life? Curiosity, right?
Yes, I think that is a beautiful, I'm not even going to call it a resolution. I feel like that's a way of approaching 2026. I love that. I think all people should, hopefully we try to approach the new year, a new chapter in our life, whatever it is. Doesn't have to start in January. That's so much pressure to me, that whole resolution thing of January.
January's a wash for me. I am working, I am out of town that whole time.
No, but it's like January is so much pressure and it's freezing. Stop giving me all the pressure. But I agree that we all want to have that like little happy buzz in the pit of our stomach that feels exciting, like you're going to Disneyland, whatever that is, right?
Absolutely.
Like that whatever that buzz
you and I
does
have
for you.
very similar. I know those.
buzzwords.
Yeah, no, I feel that feeling, and I know
Yes.
those feelings, and I always am searching for those.
Yes,
I feel
that's
like
me. I'm on that never-ending chase for like what it feels like to put the Christmas tree up, what it feels like to go out on stage, what it feels like to laugh with your loved one over a funny movie.
think
Like
those
I don't
are
know,
all
those little
goals.
buzzies. I'm always on search for that. So that is a huge 2026 resolution, and I don't want to call it a resolution. I just think that's a life goal. I don't love the pressure of resolutions. I'm going to be honest with you. The gym and I had a friend who owned a gym for 10 years, and he always used to joke. He's like, I love January. And I was like, oh, because, people come to the gym and they have resolutions and they stay with the gym. He's like, yeah, it's when I make the most money. He's like, but then I hate April.
Yeah.
He's like, April's my fall off because everyone's like, I'm done. Because we all pack in the resolution of I gotta lose 10 pounds, whatever it is, and then it falls off. And I think the up and down the is too emotionally stressful. So don't run to the gym in January.
Okay,
You don't have
I
to.
have a realistic
Be
goal,
realistic, yes.
and not just floaty therapy about being a better person or whatever.
Yes.
I'll be realistic. I need to shop less. I need to reel it in.
I'll support
just because
that.
I can get something so instantly doesn't mean I should.
As your friend, I will support you.
Okay.
Because I think you should shop less, but I also love that you shop because you help
But
me.
if you know that you and Tom need something, or Tom says, "Oh, I really loved this. I wish I can have it," I will buy it instantly.
That's an amazing quality. I would not.
But
I'd be like, that's great. You don't need that, Tom. Unless it's like something
Be a little more
necessarily-
frugal.
Yeah. No, I'm bad. I need to get better at it. So maybe we should switch.
Okay. You need to.
I need to just buy that thing that.
Yeah, you don't do that. Oh, I just do it.
You just buy that thing. But that's not bad. That's great.
Frugal.
I could be less. It's bad.
It's also like that other feeling of like, you only live once. Why not enjoy your money and your time?
I agree with that, by the way, because I will.
Until you don't have it, until we're approaching a recession, it's very scary out there, guys.
No. I just have to be. I have to be better at being like, you know what? I need those stretchy pants that I love that are $90 that at the end of the day.
They're too expensive.
I think that's too expensive.
And I don't want to support Amazon, but I can't help but go to Amazon.
That's like
because that
$35.
Yes.
I know, and I can get two.
Bezos sending, that was the biggest joke of 2025. Bezos sending those women to the moon.
Oh.
Katie, do you have any thoughts about
Bezos.
moving into 2026?
I kind of am of the mind of not setting like set resolutions for the year. I feel like in the past couple of years,
Too much pressure.
I look at my life more in a broader sense than in like the days, the weeks, the months. So I think of January as a good reset. To try to like revisit sort of like how I want to live my daily life, or the kind of person I want to be, the kind of person I want other people to see me as, all of those things. And then try, like a little reboot. Like every now and then we got to reboot our phone, reboot our computer, kind of just like reboot.
I like that.
I love that a reboot. Katie,
Reset, reboot.
something
That's a
that
very
stood
grounded
out,
answer.
Something
I like
that stood out to me with her that was reflecting how I want people to see me.
Yeah.
And it's something that, like, I love that statement, but I feel like I worry so much.
Me too.
I go home after I say something and I'm like, did I say something that was sort of rude?
Not in a people-pleasing way, because I feel like we all are big people pleasers. And Sarah, I think you would be able to connect to this very much. I think after losing my parents in the last couple of years, the one thing that really struck me is how people in their lives, like from their early lives to the end, how they were remembered and what was remembered about them. And it wasn't.
Listen, it's the Maya Angelou quote, which I'm about to butcher, but I have it
Say
hung up.
it in your own Italian
in my own way.
Candice Cardino
in my own
words.
Candice way. I have it hung up in my library because I'm obsessed with it. But it's literally something to the effect of people will never forget what you said. People will never remember what you said. People will never remember what you did, but people will never forget the way you make them feel. And that has been my goal ever since I was able to put on a freaking tap shoe. I remember that moment of being like, oh, they feel so good.
Do they? Tapping, scratching the floor.
It was really good.
It made me I love tap. Tap makes me feel good.
It gives you the buzzies.
I was thinking about you bringing hosting and bringing food to the table and how that
I love that too.
And I'm not saying food makes me yes, exactly. Food makes me feel good.
No, but
another thing I shall do less of.
What?
I love going out to eat.
Oh no,
Chad and I have been cooking really great.
I can't do less. I love it. I'm with you. I love to cook, but I really like to go out to eat too.
I love making reservations.
I'm really good at it. No, seriously though. Like I don't think I can not go out to eat ever. Like that's a very hard pull back for me. I can't pull back that.
Frugality.
Nope, I can't pull back that.
2026.
I also can't pull back like a massage every now and then. Like I need these things. Like I just no.
Yeah.
Those things make me happy.
These are things we need. It's not that we want, we need them.
Oh my God,
Candice,
Sarah.
I would say we've had a great year. I'm looking forward to what we have upcoming for Don't Start.
2026 is like
guests.
going to be crazy good.
Katie's been booking. She's been over the booking.
We got a lot of guests coming,
Yeah.
and we have so much stuff in the world that's happening. That's great. I'm being on positive here.
Is that a question? Everything in the world is great.
It's
Manifesting.
Merry
Manifesting.
Christmas. Happy holidays.
I am manifesting the shit out of that.
Manifestation of
It's gonna be
leaps
good.
and bounds in women's health research.
Oh yes, we're gonna do a deep dive, Sarah and I, this year into female health. We're gonna do
Not
a lot
just
of
us,
health.
I'm asking the world.
Oh, yeah, Sarah's on the podium asking the world. I agree with her. The world better. But we
we're
are
making
too.
it a better place.
We're going to make it a better place. Yeah, I'm so excited for 2026. And guys, I mean, happy holidays.
Yes, from all of us.
Yes, at Don't
Katie,
Start.
Sarah, and Candice.
We love you. Thank you for listening to us.
Yeah, gosh.
Oh, God, thanks. I mean, share with a friend.
But follow us on YouTube. We're putting up clips on YouTube,
Yes.
on Instagram. Write us comments,
Yes.
DM. But it's been real joy this year.
Yeah.
Joys, tears, and laughter.
Yeah. And if there's something
Brought
you
to
want
you
us
by
to
Don't
chat
Start.
about, right? We accept those. I'm going to call them DMs, but no, you can email us at the Don't Start email. But we would love to hear like topics. If you're like, Sarah and Candice, please tackle this. Yeah, we'll tackle anything within reason. But yeah, we would love to hear from you, of course.
And we just wanted to wish you a very happy holiday and a happy new year.
Happy New Year. Oh my God, 2026.
Where's the champagne?
Yeah, we should have had champagne. You just sprayed it all over the place.
Don't start.
Don't start.